Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the beautiful 2017 Keystone Montana 3820FK. Now this is a fall 2017 model, so you will see some of the changes that you will see on the 2018 model year as well, which is pretty cool. But let's go ahead and start on the outside here. We'll make our way around and then we will head on in. Gorgeous front cap. One of the big things, this is one of the two models that Montana has where you can see the front window on there. Big, gorgeous front window. Lets in a ton of natural light. We'll get to see that a little bit more when we go inside. They have a beautiful table all the way around there as well. But that really gives it a nice look. LED lights across the top there and then right down here on the bottom as well. Painted front cap, I may add. Mirror right up front, so that helps you see as you back up. Make sure you can line up your kingpin with the hitch itself. Speaking of the kingpin, this is a more ride kingpin on here. This does a great job of taking a lot of the bucking and chucking out. Essentially it gives you 3 inches of travel. You know, and that's essentially when you have the most bucking and chucking is on starting and stopping, and that's what this does. This helps absorb the shock so you don't feel it while you're driving, which is great. Then as we shoot underneath here, I'll go ahead and open this front compartment up for you. You will notice how clean this is. Plenty of room there if you want to bring like a generator or something with you, portable Jenny, there's plenty of room for it. Right over here is the battery box. Of course that is vented right up top, and you have a separate compartment so you can get right in there. LED light over here as well, so if you need to see at night you have that, and also there's an LED light right here above the hitch pin as well, so if you are hooking up at night you can use that. Right down below is the level up system, 6-point hydraulic auto level on this coach. Touch a button, it'll go ahead and level itself out. And the cool thing about it is it has a memory as well. So when you're done camping, you can touch that button and it will actually move to where you dropped it off at, so you can just back your truck right in, hook up and go. Let's take a look right on the side here. Slide out up top. Underneath is one of your 2 propane tanks, 30-pound tank on this side, another 30-pound tank on the other. Then right here, pass-through storage. Now this isn't as big as what Montana generally has, but that's because you have the front kitchen here. On your front kitchen and front living room floor plans, you do lose a little bit of storage space, but still very tall. You still have good room here, and you have the clean out for your central vac in there, as well as TV hookups. So if you do want a TV up front, you can go ahead and hook it up. And then you'll also see that there is a vent in there. That's because that is vented, so if you have something in there you don't want to get cold, it's not a problem. If the furnace is running, it will blow hot air into that compartment. Another electrical outlet right outside there, so again, if you need to plug anything in, you can certainly do so. Getting into the 3820 is very easy. You have 2 entrances and exits, this one being the main one, the one over there the secondary, but both have the all-new awesome more ride step system here. I love these steps. They're very solid. You can see, you know, unlike your traditional steps, these ones you can bounce on, you know, again, very solid. And they tuck away very easily. So you see you have the easy grab handle right here, you know, which really helps you in the main entrance here. I'll open this door up and kind of show you how this works. So it is quite simple. You'll see you have the extendable feet down on the bottom there, so that way you can go ahead and adjust it to the elevation. But all you have to do is lift the steps up. They're nice and light, aluminum. And that's it, just like that. Shut the door, you know, and you're all set to go. Also, the other cool thing, this drops down just as easy. So all you have to do is turn this. You can actually turn it either way, to the right or the left. You'll see right here, the little tabs come in, and then that allows you to drop it down. So there you are. And as I said, you can do that on the front and back, but it's a great step system. As I mentioned, a lot more stable than what you traditionally get in an RV. Right here you have frameless windows. Apparently a bug on that window too, but frameless windows are great. Not only do they look a lot better, but also the seals themselves are tucked behind the glass here. This is actually painted on the inside. You can't really tell from the outside, but that is painted. So it really helps protect those seals from the elements, meaning you'll get more life out of your windows. Also, because the way they open, they essentially tilt open, that allows you to have the windows open even while it's raining, which is awesome. One more thing about the Montana, with the exception of the window on the front cap, every window on this 3820 opens. So if you see a window, whether we're out here or inside, you know that it can open, you will get a cross breeze coming through. Aluminum rims on there, which are great. Of course, they give it an excellent look and less chance for any kind of rust or corrosion. Then right in between, you see the MoRide CRE 3000 suspension system. That helps eat a lot of the bumps in the road, and that in conjunction with the MoRide hitch pin make this one of the best towing fifth wheels on the road today. This is the second entrance, so as I mentioned, again, same thing, very easy to get in, just as easy to store away. Power awning up above your slide out there, you can see that goes all the way up to the front, covers both entrances. Just touch a button, that rolls out. Same thing to go back in, very simple and easy to use. LED lights on there too, and right underneath are your outside speakers. Those are controlled by our multimedia center inside. However, it is Bluetooth capable, so if you want to sit out here, connect to that via Bluetooth and control it from outside, you can certainly do that. Rolled roof edge on the Montana too. If you look up top, you'll see how the roof material comes over the side a little bit more. The advantage of that is that one, it's less chance for any water penetration, and two, if you do brush against a tree or something, it's less chance for it to tear open, which is always a good thing. And again, hopefully that way your roof will last longer. If you take a look underneath the slide right here, what you'll notice is your spare tires mounted right there. It is easy to get to. You can see the little tool there, so that way you don't have to, jump all the way under. And again, hopefully you never have to use that, but in the event that you do, it is hiding right under there, fairly easy to access. If you need to get up on the roof of the coach, which I do recommend doing a couple times a year for maintenance reasons, the rear mounted ladder here makes it very easy to do so. Also, when you're camping, maybe when you're done camping, you want to brush off your roof, you can climb right up there. Fully walkable roof on here as well. So having the rear mounted ladder is very advantageous. That means you don't have to bring one camping with you. And large rear picture window. This is actually the bedroom of the coach, but if you are backed up to a beautiful view, you can certainly enjoy that first thing in the morning. Then right up top, you'll notice this unit is prepped for a backup camera. It's a pretty big unit, so if you do want a backup camera, I'd recommend having one put in there. It is pretty simple and easy to do so with the prep already there. So as we make our way around to the off-door side, you will see right here, you have large storage. Now this has double access, both from the outside, and this right here is actually underneath the bed in your master bedroom there. But great storage right here, and it is nice and easy to get to as well. Now as we make our way back towards the front, couple quick things. Right here, you will see your dump valves. Now notice how they are in an insulated compartment, which is nice, but that is your black and gray tank. However, this coach actually has two gray tanks, so the other one will be right up here in front of this slide. So right there is the dump for your gray tank, essentially for your kitchen area. Now right here is the convenience center. So if we take a look at this, you'll see a light right up top, outside shower there, everything for winterization here. You notice your plug-ins for cable and satellite there too. This unit's also prepped for solar, so if you do want solar, all you have to do is buy the Furion panels, plug it in right there, and it will start to trickle charge your battery, and then battery disconnect is located there as well. But all right, that pretty much wraps it up for the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Keystone Montana 3820 FK. This particular model is in the new Macadamia interior. The reason I say new is, as you will see, they have changed the valances, they've changed the pattern on it, although they have maintained the same color on the furniture. But let's go ahead and start off right here on the kitchen countertops. Again, as I mentioned, this is a fall 2017 model, so they have changed the solid surface on here. You can see it's a great solid surface color. I love what they did. A little bit sharper edges on here, the sharper lines, give it a little bit more of a modern feel. So I think they did a great job there. High-rise faucet, of course, it is a pull-out, makes it nice and easy to wash and rinse dishes. And they maintain the same sink they have had, which is your undermount double bowl stainless steel. You can see very large bowl on the left here, a little bit smaller on the right. Now as we open up the space underneath, you will notice right over here is the trash can. And then they have the wall here. What that's for is your sink top covers. That way you can just set them right down in there, have a place to put them, which is great because oftentimes you don't have a place to put them. So I like that Montana has included that. Electrical outlet right over here along your decorative backsplash, which is nice. LED lights here make it nice and bright. Same thing here above the sink top. You actually have LED lights throughout the whole RV, which is great because they make it nice and bright in here. They use a fraction of the power and they don't put out near the heat. There also is a skylight here, so if you open that up, really brightens up this kitchen. You know, we have all the roller shades down currently for video quality, but when they are open, it really brings a lot of light into this coach. Let's take a look right up here. Open this up. Nice raised panel cabinetry, I might add, but you can see in there, nice storage space. Convection microwave right here, very large. Take a look at that, 30-inch convection microwave. And granted, all the stuff from the manufacturer's in there, but it is huge. Stainless steel as well, but I like convection. It cooks nice and quick, and it's easy to clean. Now, while we're looking up top, you will see right up here you have the accent lighting, which is kind of cool. You have that throughout the entire coach right there, which is really nice. Again, just gives a little bit of auxiliary lighting. Right here's your cooktop. This also has a cover. This is pretty cool too. It has a foldable cover, has a hinge in the middle, just folds right back, and that is solid surface just like the countertops. Plus it kind of acts like it doubles as a backsplash when you lift it up like that. 3-burner Atwood cooktop. Front one is high output, and then underneath is your oven. In case you don't want to use the convection, you can always use the standard oven there as well. Storage here underneath. Over to the side, you have a bank of 4 drawers. Go ahead and open that up for you. See, they do give you a silverware drawer. Currently it's stuffed with a bunch of remotes, but that is what that is for. And you have drawers going all the way down. Plenty of room for everything you need to put in there. Oh, I already showed you the trash can over there. Now let's move over a little bit further here. Now this is, this model ends in a 0. This is a 3820. They also have a 3821. The difference there is the refrigerator. So the 3820 has an RV fridge, 3821 has a residential refrigerator. Now this is an RV refrigerator, meaning it runs off both propane and electric, but it is massive. This is 18 cubic foot. You can see how much space you have in here. This is larger than a lot of the manufacturers or a lot of residential units manufacturers are putting in, because a lot of them are still using 14 cubic foot residential, whereas this is 18. So, you know, don't think that if you're going with an RV fridge, you're skimping out on a fridge, because you're not. The advantage, of course, though, is that it still does run off of propane, like you probably currently have now. Now the big draw to this is this right up here. You know, of course you're up on the upper level. Right here is a huge dinette, which is awesome. Great seating, obviously, so everyone can sit around, you know, entertain right here. You also have a shot to the TV, which I'll show you a little bit later. This table here does spin, so it's a little tight on the other side otherwise to get through, so the table spins nice and easily. There's a little lever right underneath here. Right here you can see. So you just go ahead, move this lever, table spins just like so. And it can lock into place in this orientation as well if you so desire. Windows on both sides, again, as I did mention, the roller shades. Now they also put a spot right up here for a TV, so if you don't want to look in the living room one, you can have one installed right up here. Winegard Razor saddle or TV antenna there as well, so all I have to do is spin that. You don't have to worry about raising it up and lowering it and having it break off. Another thing you'll see on the ceiling while we're looking up there, a max air fan. That's really cool too for a couple reasons. One, you know, you're in an elevated area up here, so being able to open up the windows and have that max air fan running to pull some of that heat out is great, especially if you don't want to run the AC. And it's very close to the kitchen, so if you do have something that you know, maybe smells a little bit and you want to get it out of here, you can go ahead and use it for that as well. Electrical outlet right here too, I may add, so you know, if you need to charge a cell phone or work on a laptop or something, tablet wire here, you can go ahead and plug that in. Now this is a beautiful front window. I did want to show you this. As I mentioned, it does have these slow rise shades here. It may take a second for it to adjust to the light, but you can see there, that is a beautiful, huge window. Lets in a ton of natural light, which is phenomenal. And then this, the slow rise shade right here, you will see it has a track that it rides in, so that way it doesn't you know, come forward on you. But I love that window. As I said, it lets in a ton of natural light during the daytime. Now right over here, this is great too. It's kind of a hutch. You have like an extra storage area right here, good countertop space. You have an electrical outlet there as well. So if you need to, you know, plug in a blender or something, if you want to have a juice bar, margarita bar, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and set that up there. Or a coffee bar, of course, if you're a coffee drinker, or whatever else. But you'll see storage on both sides right up here, which is great. And then underneath, I mean, you have great storage underneath here. You can kind of see that. Sorry if I'm getting in the way of the camera here, but I mean, great storage all throughout here. And that's one of the nice things about this front kitchen. You know, it's a great layout, and you have a ton of kitchen storage. But let's go ahead and go down the steps. That pretty much finishes up the kitchen here. We'll head on down into the main living area. So as I mentioned, right here is your TV, your main TV, sound bar right up top there for great sound quality. The beautiful rock look surround. You can see a little bit of space up here too, so if you want to throw some knickknacks, decorations up there, you can certainly do that. Fireplace down below. Not only is the fireplace great, not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it's also very functional. You can turn that on and have that essentially heat this space up, because it is a big space heater. Speaking of electric heat, one thing I didn't mention when we were upstairs, I'll show you right here. If you notice on the sides, you have these rectangular white grills. What those are is those are actually air intakes for your quiet cool AC. This unit has two of them. It has one here and then another one back in the bedroom. Quiet cool ACs are great because they're about 30 to 35% quieter than your standard AC. So when you're sitting here having conversation or watching TV and you know it's really hot, you want to turn the AC on, you don't have to yell at each other, you know, yell over the AC. But when I talk about electric heat, the reason I bring that up is the rear AC actually has a heat pump in there as well. So if you are plugged into shore power and you don't want to run propane, you have the fireplace as an option, you have the heat pump as an option, so you can do a great job of getting of warming the coach up with electric over propane. Right over here is the multimedia center. This of course is connected to the TV, radio, CD player, and DVD player. This does also control the speakers outside, and as I mentioned, we were out there, that is Bluetooth capable. Then right along the side here you have more storage, you know, great place for DVD collection or whatever else you want to put in there. Now this does have dual opposing slides here, really opens this space up. You can see the tri-fold sofas in either slide. And this is great because this orientation, this area right here, is what you generally see in front living room floor plans, where you have the TV straight across from theater seating, and then you have dual opposing slides with sofas. So they're able to do that and still have that huge front kitchen, which is really cool. Both these tri-folds can fold out into beds, so if you have guests that need to stay the night, you know, you can have one fold out, both fold out, and then they kind of meet right here in the middle, so you can have both folded out at the same time. Just bear in mind, if they both are out, you obviously won't be able to get into the kitchen because it closes this area off. But that is definitely a big feature and advantage to have. Electrical outlet as well, so if you need to plug anything in, you can certainly go ahead and do that. Right over here is the theater seating. So this is, as I mentioned, straight across from the TV, great shot there. You know, you can go ahead, kick your legs up, sit back and relax and have great conversation right here. Right down in the steps, you will notice there is central vac. So right here, you can lift this up. There we go. So if you need to plug a hose in, go ahead and vacuum up. I like the fact it's right by the entryway too, your main entryway there, which is cool. And then right over here, you'll see that this does kick open. You have a toe kick there, so that way you can just go ahead and sweep the dirt right in, kind of like you would a hair salon. Just sweep it right in, lift that up, and it goes in. Right back here, again, another electrical outlet. So, you know, if you want to sit here and plug something in, you can go ahead and do that too. All right, that pretty much wraps up the front half of the fifth wheel. Let's head on back. We'll take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. The bathroom of the 3820 has the porcelain foot flush lever toilet with plenty of legroom all the way around. And up top here, nice linen closet. You can see great storage right in there. And then up top is your max air fan, which quickly eliminates any moisture. You can see here a skylight. Now you don't need the headroom because you have plenty, but it does allow for a lot of extra light coming in. One-piece residential style shower with seat and shelving, tri-slide glass door, hand wand with the shower bar there as well, so you can adjust the height. Then as we move over, you see a mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind it. Again, your vanity is the solid surface molded in bowl and underneath you have additional storage. The bedroom of the 3820 features a king-size bed, so plenty of room, and it's very comfortable. If you take a look at the mattress, this is an iRelax sleep system. This is a memory foam mattress, which is great. Far too often you buy the big expensive fifth wheels and you automatically have to go out and buy a new mattress. Not the case here. It is very comfortable. And as I showed you outside, you do have the additional storage. Right down here is an electrical outlet, so if you need to plug in a CPAP machine or anything, you can go ahead and do that. This is the large rear picture window I showed you when we were outside too. Now up toward the front of the bed, you'll see you have a shelf on either side with electrical outlet there, so if you need to have a glass of water, charge a cell phone, you can do that. Windows on both sides, again, those do open. The leather headboard there, which is padded, so if you want to sit up and read a book, you can do that. LED lights up top and additional storage. Over to this side here, so this is it can be excellent storage. You can see they have shelves built in there, or if you want washer and dryer, you would remove the shelves, and this is where your washer and dryer would go. Now as we take a look back over on this side, take a look at the ceiling real quick. You will see a couple speakers here, and as I mentioned, you can see the other quiet cool AC, because as I said, this one does have the quiet cool AC back here with the heat pump. At the foot of the bed, this is a slide out as well. In case you weren't aware, this is dual opposing slides, which is why we have all this room right here to do jumping jacks or whatever you want to do. But great storage all along the foot of the bed. You can see you have the hanging rod there going all the way across. Same thing here. A light in both sides as well, so you can see what you're doing there at night. TV right here in case you want to watch a show, and then just a little bit of storage there underneath. Then as we go underneath here, you'll see 9 drawers, plenty of room in those as well. Again, so you definitely have great storage in here for all of your clothing needs. But alright folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. As I mentioned, this is a 2017 Keystone Montana 3820 FK. Now this is a late fall model, and as I said, it does have a lot of the changes, like the different macadamia color scheme on there, the new solid surface countertops, things like that. But as a floor plan itself, the 3820 is an excellent floor plan. That front kitchen has lots of countertop space, one of the most kitchen storages you'll see in any fifth wheel. That beautiful front window with the dinette all the way around there. You step down into the living area and it's exactly what you want. It's just like your front living room with the dual opposing slides, 2 trifold sofas, theater seating there. Huge room in the shower. If you're a taller person, you don't have to worry about ducking down in the shower in this floor plan. And then same thing in the bedroom here. You have plenty of space, a lot of storage here as well. This definitely is a winner, definitely one you don't want to miss out on. If you're interested and you would like price and availability, you can either give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is americanrv.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this tour, be sure to join our YouTube channel. That way you'll be one of the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.